beautiful people, welcome back for another video. How is everybody doing today? I am trying to make it. Aunt Flo is trying to whip my ass, but I am pushing through just a little bit. I need to get my hair done, and I'm just like, might as well film a video while I'm at it. If you know, you know. So today we're going to try out a product that I have been wanting to test out for a minute, just haven't gotten around to it. You guys knew that I had this, so this video is going to come as no surprise. I'm not feeling that great today, so I just kind of want to get my hair done quickly. So I figured today would be a great day to test out a one and done. And today we're going to be testing the Honey Dip Honey Butter Gel from the Doux B-Girl collection. So this is kind of like a creamy gel situation. I was really excited to try this when I saw that it was going to launch because you guys know I love me a good one and done product. We'll see how this goes though. The claims I feel like are either going to be really nice on my hair or it's just kind of not going to work out. So if you're interested in seeing how the Honey Dip Honey Butter Gel treats my fine natural curls, then just keep on watching. I have had my hair just kind of chilling, just letting everything absorb. I've already put my treatment products in. So my scalp products are already in my hair. You can see them a little bit. This is where I'm at. My hair is looking very full today. The wash day was a good wash day, so. All right, so we have everything sectioned off. I'm shedding a lot today, which, I mean, it's Shark Week, so it is what it is. I just got to keep going with it. But I didn't really have to detangle too much today. I'm coming off of my midweek refresh, so I got quite a few tangles out during that session. Before y'all even ask, where's the video? The video was up, babes. I deliver the content. It's up to you to go and watch it. I worked very, very hard on that video, and there is a lot of very valuable information in that video. I shared product recommendations as well as the full technique. So I'll link it in the cards above if you have not gone to watch it already. But don't be up in my comments constantly asking, how do you do XYZ? Because it's there. It's there. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the Honey Dip Honey Butter Soft Hold Creamy Gel. This is sulfate and paraben free and comes in a 12 fluid ounce container with a pump. We love the pump over here. So the B-Girl collection in general is specifically formulated for thirsty hair on the mend, powered by the science of supercharged honey to reclaim your hair's natural softness, bounce, and shine. This product in particular is a butter-rich creamy gel. It has a medium hold, high shine. It defines curls without grease, perfect for thirsty strands. And this formula is really highlighting that cationic honey like it does in all of the B-Girl products, as well as marshmallow root and jojoba oil. So I'm expecting this to have some good slip too. It says to apply to freshly washed, damp, or wet hair, distribute evenly from roots to ends, and then style as desired. I love like her branding. Like she repurposes the parental advisory sign. So it says cosmetologist approved, licensed to ill. So if y'all haven't seen that, let's see. The first 5 ingredients in this are water, glycerin, honey, PEG 40 hydrogenated castor oil, and polyquat 37. There is a copolymer directly following that. The jojoba oil is like right in the middle of the list. And then we have the marshmallow root following as well, some other polyquats. So we'll see how this goes for me. Just because something has a lot of humectants doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to do my hair poorly. It really depends on how it's blended with other emollients. A lot of people just see one ingredient and just run from it. I don't do that unless it's something that I know I'm allergic to, which I don't have a lot of known allergies anyway. So here's where we are. Like the hair is just feeling very, very thick, feeling very dense today, even though I don't have super dense hair, but the products that I use kind of leave that feeling in the hair. I'm going to take a pretty small section, and I think I'm going to go more so on the applying to damp hair train. I feel like if I have too much water in my hair, it might end up a little too soft for my strands. My hair is already fine and it's already soft. So I do want to be mindful about that as well. Okay, ooh. I love the texture of this. Really nice texture. Very creamy in the hands, like very true like cream gel situation. Kind of feels like if you mixed, like if you took Uncle Funky's Daughter Curly Magic Curl Stimulator and mixed it with the Good Hair Day cream, I feel like this is kind of what you would get. Like if you just infuse the two together. So I'm gonna start from the root and work my way down. And all of these products work best when you smooth them. So I like to start at the root and smooth the product all the way down until I can feel that I don't have anything else I can distribute. Then if I have any patches left, I will go back and add more product. This has a really nice slip. It's gliding through the hair very smooth. It's not super grippy, so if that's what you're looking for, hands down, I can tell you, you need to try out the Bananas Extreme. I'm just dripping today. Right. Cute. Even though this is like a lighter hold product, it does still feel like it's going to dry with a cast, which I love. Even some of the lightest hold products can still dry with some type of cast. So I'm curious to see how this compares for me with the Pop Lock, because the Pop Lock is probably, I would say, my favorite like medium hold wash and go product from the Doux. I absolutely adore B-Girl, and you guys know I love the Big Papa gel as well. But that Pop Lock just hits different. If you're someone who really likes that really smooth but still like defined and volumized wash and go, Pop Lock is phenomenal. I feel like my hair is drying out a little bit quicker than it usually does, so give it a light mist and then keep going. So this is what the first section is looking like, just fully coated. The curls look really good. You guys probably noticed that like in these front areas, I kind of started to finger coil. I was doing that because my hair just feels a little weird. And it has nothing to do with the product itself. It's like my naked hair that's feeling a little weird. It very well could just be my body is just feeling strange. So I really wanted to like make sure that product was meshed into my hair. It feels really, really nice. It feels really moisturizing and hydrated. I remember when I was doing the Bananas review and I was saying how that product, like initially when you see it, it's kind of deceiving. Like it looks like a cream gel, but I will say that and the honey dip feel totally different. Like this is super duper creamy. It has way more slip than the bananas. The bananas extreme is a very grippy gel. This one is really smooth in the hair, and I can feel that like it has like some sticky tack to it. So I think it will dry with a pretty decent cast. So I'm gonna go ahead, put this section up, and go through the rest of my head. You guys know how I do. I'll apply in the same manner. And then go back through just to make sure I didn't miss any spots. So I'm gonna speed this thing up and we're really gonna get this thing going. Okay, y'all, so I am finished applying the product to my hair. I'm sure you can see in my face that I'm over it. So my issues have nothing to do with the product. I don't want you guys to think that it's the product. So let me show you what my hair is looking like, and then we'll go from there. One, I do have more shedding than I usually do. I knew that was going to happen, so that was really annoying. I think some of the issues that I'm encountering with my hair are just that, like, those places that I did have like a lot of breakage earlier in the year are growing back really, really, really well, but they're like fighting with my strands that are like down here. Like my pieces that are trying to come back in are kind of fighting with the longer strands of hair, and that's kind of making styling difficult. But my hair just feels weird today. And it's probably just me. It's probably just my body. It just felt like my hair was fighting me every single step of the way. This is my life, y'all. So outside of the difficulties with like my hair itself, like I told you guys, my hair itself was just kind of going through it today. This product felt amazing though. The honey dip felt really, really good in the hair. Like I do feel like I use more product than I usually do, especially for a product from the Doux. I'm sitting right here on the container. I used about 3 pumps for each small section of hair because, like I said, I just felt like I was fighting. It felt like my product just wasn't, my hair wasn't accepting products the way that it usually does. And every now and then, usually around this time of the month, it starts to feel like that. I don't know if it's related to the iron situation or what. And then eventually it just goes back to feeling like it normally does. So I did have some issues with application, but the issues weren't the product, it was my hair. The product feels really, really nice in the hair. It's very creamy. It goes through very smooth. This has really beautiful slip. I think that on a normal day when I'm not feeling off with my hair, I probably would use about 2 pumps for each small section. It just feels really moisturizing in the hair. But like I said, like my hands do feel tacky, so there's definitely some hold in this product as well. I'm gonna be curious to see how much hold I get because obviously like glycerin and honey are at the very top of the ingredients list. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. I don't think this is going to dry hard, but I think this will have more of a cast than I expect. So I'm excited to see how this goes. I'm going to go downstairs, get something to eat, and air dry for the next like hour. And then I'm gonna diffuse and see what my hair is looking like before I go to bed. And then we'll do the final reveal tomorrow. All right, so this is where we are. I just went ahead and diffused and stretched it just a little bit. Not too much, just a little. It's raining outside, so sorry it's so dark. But let me turn around so you can see the back. So there is like a light cast on the hair, and I'm not mad at it. I do actually really like how it feels at the moment. It kind of reminds me of how my hair feels with my Dad curl shaper products, but my hands are still a little sticky, so that's the only thing right now. But I do still have like one little patch here that just does not want to dry, so I'm gonna let that air dry overnight and come back tomorrow and see how everything looks when it's cold and dry. Because if you know, especially if you have like hair that's really reactive to weather and things like that, warm and dry is different from cold and dry. So we're gonna come back tomorrow, but so far I really like the definition. It feels really soft, really hydrated. It feels like I used 2 products instead of 1. So I really like that as well. So far, I'm liking it. I do need to go out tomorrow, but I don't know if I will. It just depends on how I feel. So we'll see what happens with her. All right, y'all, we are back. It is the next day, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't feel like putting on some makeup, none of that. But I do have like my final thoughts, and I wanted to share them with you. So let's go ahead and get into my final conclusions on the honey dip. First of all, let's turn around and see this hair. So let's talk about like my overall thoughts and kind of go back over the claims for the honey dip. So this is my day 2 result, and my hair looks beautiful. Now I will say I am still having some issues with my hair. I think I figured out what's going on, and I don't actually think that it is my iron. I think it is my wash day product. I have a theory, gonna have to test it, but I'm almost certain. And so I did kind of have some issues with my hair taking in the product. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like my hair was super duper drippy. Like, it was falling down my back. I have like a stack of books behind me and I was like getting water all over the books and stuff. My hair does not play, my hair is never like that. So even just like keeping it wet seemed to be difficult when I was styling my hair. So I had some issues that were outside of the scope of the product itself. But I do feel like just based on what I'm seeing, I think that I can still recommend this product because I feel like even though it had a lot to fight against, it's doing really, really well for my hair. So my hair feels like ultra moisturized. Like the moisture is absolutely stunning. Even in person, like my hair just looks dark. Like it looks really, really dark. It's super hydrated. I do still have some stickiness on my fingers, and I told you guys after I finished styling that I felt like I did kind of over apply a little bit because I felt like I was compensating for what I was feeling like on my naked hair, you know? Going forward, I don't think I would ever use as much product as I did the first time. I never use this much product when it comes to the Doux, but it definitely, like, I was having some issues for sure. And those issues weren't in relation to the function of the product. Even with that said, like my hair has beautiful moisture. You would think that I use maybe like 2 to 3 products on my hair, and to get this type of moisture with only using one, yeah. Yeah. Let's go back over the claims. It's a butter-rich, creamy gel. It provides a medium hold, high shine, defines curls without grease, perfect for thirsty strands. I feel like, once again, Maya like hit the nail on the head when it comes to how this product is marketed, and the claims. It absolutely 100%. The definition is bomb. Had I not like gone back and really like messed with my hair yesterday, the curls would have been more defined from jump, like right here, because I did have a little bit of frizz. But even then, like once the curls set, like the definition is beautiful. Do I have a little bit of frizz? Yes. But it's frizz that, one, I created, and two, I would expect because it's not like a super like hard holding product. It says that this is a butter rich creamy gel, and absolutely this feels like a super duper creamy gel. You can still feel that like tacky, like gel, almost custardy consistency with this, but it feels like you infused a really beautiful luscious cream into it. And I am kind of obsessed with the feeling of this product. I think the only downside to that is that it's a product that feels so good that you kind of just want to keep applying over and over and over again. Like it just feels just so yummy on the hair. It's a product that you can easily over apply because it feels so good going onto the strands. Medium hold, I agree. Like I thought that it was going to be a softer hold than what it is. It definitely has a medium hold. And I'm definitely going to get at least 2 more days out of this wash and go. It feels beautiful. Like the hold is nice. You feel the cast, but you also feel the moisture as well. Now, I will say, like, if you wanted to kind of like compare to some of the more moisturizing products that I have tried this year, I would say that this reminds me like more so like hits on the end of the Pattern Curl Custard, as opposed to like the Rizzo's Curls custard from the Mango collection. The Rizzo's Curls custard, I feel like, is really, really unique because it is ultra moisturizing, but you don't feel that moisture on your hands, if that makes sense. Whereas with something like the Honey Dip and the Pattern, like you're going to feel that on your hands. You feel that you have a moisturizing product on your hands. With the glycerin, the honey being at the top, that does not surprise me. You kind of get that feel in your hair. But what I do like about this is that even though like it's been really, really warm out today, I did go out for a little bit today, and we have some really high dew points, but even with the heavy dew points, like my hair doesn't feel wet. Like I can still go outside and my hair doesn't feel wet, which I think is beautiful. I think this product is really well formulated, and even though The moisture is the focus here. That buttery feeling is the focus. This is blended in such a way that you still get the holding capacity of this gel. It definitely sits firmly like in that medium hold category for me. With the ultra moisture of this product, I do lose some of that volume, right? So because we have like those thicker ingredients, this right here doesn't necessarily give me all of the volume that I seek, but that's okay. Like my hair is still fluffy, it's still really soft. And so I can tease the volume out of this if I want to, but I'm not mad at it. Like I'm not mad at it at all. High shine, yes. My curls are really, really shiny, even in the places where like my hair is not, like I've really broken the cast and I have like some more frizz there and it's more fluffy. It still has a lot of really beautiful shine to it. My hair feels just really good and it looks really good too. It just looks really, really healthy. Defines curls without grease. So like my hair doesn't feel oily, but like I said, like I can feel that I have a very moisturizing product on it. Now I did mention that I over applied, so sure that will like kind of skew those results in general, but I just kind of feel like products like this, I typically do tend to kind of feel that on my fingers, but that's not a bad thing though. It's not like I have like oil running down my face like like with some products from like back in the day, like you know how like you would apply them and your forehead would just be like, you know, like you could fry chicken on it. This doesn't do that. This doesn't do that for me. Like it still feels like hair, if that makes sense. Perfect for thirsty strands, absolutely. If you have really, really dry hair, I think that this will be a bomb product for you, especially if you're someone who has really dry hair and you don't want to have to do a lot. Like you just want to be able to put this in and go. You can do that with this. It feels absolutely phenomenal. Now, I will say, with all of these things in mind, I think for me and my hair type, this product is going to be life for me during the fall time. Like when it gets cold outside, I think that this product is really going to shine for me. I feel like this sits kind of firmly in that category with the Pattern Curl Custard, as well as the TGIN Honey Curls Custard. Like I love using both of those as one and dones in the fall and winter. This is also going to go in that category for me. I think that if I use this in my hair too much during the summer, I would probably have some adverse effects. That's just my hair type, you know, like that's just my hair. But fall and winter, yeah. And can I also say, like, this smells really, really yummy. It has a really nice, kind of like, almost kind of like a little honey almond smell. It's not super strong going on the hair, and it just leaves like a really nice, like light vanilla scent in your hair once it dries. It's not cloying, it's not like sickening, it's just a really, really nice scent. Overall, I'm really impressed with this. I often find myself really surprised with the Doux products, which is hilarious because I feel like at this point I shouldn't be. I feel like they take the time to really test their products and kind of make sure that they really do kind of hit all the points in what they're marketing. And I feel like this does every single thing that it says that it will do. It has really great ingredients if you're someone who really does need more moisture in your hair. I think that this will be great for you. I also feel like, I know a lot of people have been pairing this with the Crazy Sexy Curl. I definitely want to try that. I haven't tried the Crazy Sexy Curl yet, but I can just see the vision. I can see it. This underneath that, yeah. I think if you're someone who wanted to use 808 Base Gel by itself, get this instead. Because 808, yes, you can use it by itself, but it's meant to give you, like, it's not supposed to be a holding product. It's a base gel product. that's what it's supposed to be used for. And so if you want something that's going to have all of those really moisturizing properties that 808 does, but is meant to be used on its own, get the honey dip. I think that is where you need to go. This is really nice. Like, I had a good time with this, even though my hair was really just driving me crazy. Y'all can even see, like, my hair is shrinking up in real time. And that's just kind of the reality for me. Like, with glycerin, honey, even agave, depending on how much is in the product, it doesn't make my hair frizz, but it will draw my hair up. And my hair does that anyway. Like, I have like 80% shrinkage. It just is what it is. So it really just encourages that shrinkage for me. So I will probably sleep with my hair stretched with this. And I know I'll get several days out of it. Overall, this is 5 out of 5 stars for me. No notes. Perfect moisture, a really nice medium hold, really like reinforces the elasticity in the hair. It's bouncy, it's soft, it's defined, it's moisturized, it's shiny. My hair just looks really ultra healthy. And that is all that I really want in a really solid one and done product. So this is going to be going into my fall and winter one and done drawer for sure. Y'all let me know if you tried this out and what you think about it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I know that I have not been super done up, super like fancy looking Brie, but sometimes y'all just got to get the real. So yeah, you guys let me know if you've tried this product. How did you like it? And how do you like to use this one for your daily routine? The skin is skinning though. Come on, girl. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.